There was a sudden creaking sound as if a door was opening, and I could hear the shuffling of feet and the faint conversation of two women as they entered the room. Kim Lee stopped reading as he turned his head to see who was coming in. It was Min Ho accompanied by a young nurse preparing a syringe. Kim Lee stood and bowed politely. "Are we almost finished with story time?" she asked with a devilish grin. Kim Lee replied, "Only a few pages left. We should be done shortly." "Very good," she said. "Our team is preparing for the big event. My assistant here will administer a sedative to relax you before we start. By the time you are finished reading this, it should start to take its effect." At that, the young nurse injected the medication into my fore. Min Ho motioned to her assistant to head towards the door. As they both prepared to exit the room, Min Ho looked over her shoulder waving her fingers as a goodbye gesture. "Have fun, boys, we will be back shortly." Kim Lee watched her exit the room and then he turned to me and said in an undertone, "You know, I wasn't really fond of her at first, but she's starting to grow on me. Although from the beginning I've been very grateful for the care she has provided on my behalf, I completely understood what he was referring to." Kim Lee now held out the transcripts showing me that there were only a few pages left. It didn't seem that there were enough pages left to complete the story. Kim Lee drew attention to the few remaining pages and said, "It's a shame this is all we have. It kinda leaves you wondering how it all ends. But there is a conclusion here. I guess the rest is left up to our imagination." Turning to the last few pages, Kim Lee continued reading. The tone of his voice now more resembled the pace of the story. Slower, smoother and with a more relaxed dialogue.